Hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and I play Oblivion. Let's load a game. Did we pause here in Knife Point Hollow? I most certainly hope so. Huh. It seems that some save has disappeared and we need to speak with Dias again. Could be worse, of course. This will serve as a refresher of what has happened. Dias, I have your save. Have the things.
Contrary to all prediction, once again, you defy the path set before you. However, what comes next is now unclear. If you wish to confront what is to come, I shall create the staff for you.
Staff of Sheogorath, for this is what we need to recreate.
You possess the eye and the branch. Together they shall form the physical shape of the staff of Sheogorath. After I shape them into the staff, you must take it to the seat of power in the Shivering Isles, the palace of Sheogorath. There, imbue the staff with power from the font of madness. Soak the staff in the waters of the land, and it will open its full power to you. You have defied the expected and accomplished something that denies all logic. I must contemplate the error in my calculations. Now, take your treasure and leave me.
We shall now wait a moment while Dice crafts the item, after which the staff is added to our inventory. Now we are free to return to Uncle Sheo's throne room. With the staff of Sheogorath now in my possession, I should make my way to the Tree of Madness in Sheogorath's throne room. There, I can tap into the tree's power and begin my transformation. Let's do that. Was there a trap here? Probably not. Oh, it's lovely in the house today. But we should hurry. We shall travel to New Sheo's palace, and I think we should, before we advance, take a moment to pick up all my belongings which I have dropped onto the floor and take them to a safe place. I kind of sort of want to hold on to my nerve shatter and my dress and my other dress and my robes and this thing perhaps and well, madness or can wait. Bones I don't necessarily need. Can we fit the golden bowl? How about the shield? Oh. I am stronger than I thought. The rest I don't necessarily need, so I'm just going to leave that there. The throne room shouldn't reload itself entirely, thus cleansing the things you drop there, but there is of course the chance of that happening, so it might be smarter to just store it. I have become the Duchess of Dementia, and that means that these quarters are now mine. Where do I store my weapons? Here? No. Perhaps, yeah. That's good enough. Don't need those anymore. Don't need those, don't need that. This I kinda sorta do need. That I don't need. No, don't need that. Shadow Rent. That I'm going to leave here. Oh no. Also, I'm going to leave that. No, I don't have clothes on, sorry. Don't need that, don't need those, don't want that, no, those. This I want to wear. I'm holding on to Serta's robes just in case they're better than my dress. Shield on self 5%. Shield on self 7%. Now, do I have all of my weapons? Don't necessarily need those, but I have them, so. Weapons. Ruin's Edge on. Iron arrows and backup arrows on. Duskfang web. I'm good. Now, let's return to Haskell and see what is required of us. I suppose it's something I want, like. So pretty.
Always a pleasure.
So we aren't required to speak with Haskell. Instead, we can just continue on behind the throne, and here we find a suspicious door, root door to the fountainhead. Let's enter. Or not. Haskell, whatever shall I do? Oh, are we supposed to bathe the sword staff Here, Font of Madness. Yes, we know. Something is wrong with the Font of Madness. It won't accept the staff of Sheogorath and imbue it with power, as Dias described. Perhaps Haskell will know what's wrong with it. So I wasn't wrong just a bit early.
You're back. You may have noticed that we have a bit of a problem.
What's wrong with the font?
Order. The taint appeared only a short time ago, but it has spread quickly. I fear that soon we will all be serving a new master.
Oh dear. You mean Jiggler?
Yes. His agents must have found a way to poison the font with order. Once the source of madness becomes the font of order, Jiggalag is won.
How do we stop him?
Somehow, the forces of order have poisoned the pools of mania and dementia that feed the font. I suspect the traitor Thaden. Jiggalag has never had an original thought in his existence. Be that as it may, you will have to enter the fountainhead beneath the tree and find the source of the poison.
Alrighty. Tell me about the fountainhead.
Sheogorath's private sanctuary, where he would often meditate amidst the tame gnarls that tend the roots. Normally, the fountainhead is a peaceful sanctuary, but there's no telling what changes the taint of order may have wrought. Now I fear that the gnarls themselves may be accelerating the spread of order throughout the tree's roots. Be careful.
We shall be careful. So now we need to enter, go through the suspicious door and find the fountainhead. There are 2 pools that we need to cleanse. If memory serves, this is one of those stages where sneaking helps. So if we follow gnarls, I have witnessed a gnarl removing the order crystals that were poisoning a door here in the fountainhead. It seems that the tame gnarls here can halt the spread of order throughout the dungeon. Sorry. I may be able to use their help as I work my way to the pools of mania and dementia. But do we follow that one and go through that door, because our quest marker was not there, but instead here. Let's investigate. So that one is friend. That one, if memory serves, isn't friendly. You can tell by their color. I do hope I'm right about that. We shall test that theory in the future. That looks like a friendly one. Not attacking. Please do. And then if we just follow our marker, we should find ourselves right where we are supposed to be. Just as Haskell suspected, Jiggla's priests are poisoning the roots of the Tree of Madness. I have cleansed one of the minor pools, but I must find the pools of mania and dementia in order to save the tree. Pretty. Let's see if we can find anything to loot here. Shard of Order. Perhaps this will come in handy. I saw a stump here. Well, it had gold, so that's good. Do we continue this way or that way? I suppose this way. We find here a door, root door to the fountainhead, pool of Mania. I don't know about you, but I feel a bit silly sneaking through the tunnels in a fancy dress. So, are you friend or foe? Cast Salamander Shield. Frost Shield on self, weakness to fire on self. I shall take that and sell it. It hasn't seen us yet. And also hasn't attacked. Excuse me, narrow dude. Could you go over there and open the door, please? Would it be possible? Uncertain if this works. Oh. So perhaps neither of these are the angry kind. Oh, somebody got mad at me. So the different colored gnarls, the ones that glow a little bit, are hostile. Also found ammo on it. So do we go this way? Navigating through these tunnels is really rather difficult. There's a ramp to the upstairs area here. But can we fit? I don't think we can continue that way, so let's go up here. Open door, please. Open door, please. Oh. The destination is that way. Oh. Let's see if this path will take us to our target location. I think we have found a fort. We need to get rid of the order priests. And this is an easy way to do so. I see one more over there. I have killed the priests of order who had cursed the pool of Mania. Now to cleanse the pool of Dementia. I missed the core animation, so I think we need to go up that ramp. I was to loot the corpses because shots of order. And also, was there an urn up here? No. Well, doesn't have to check. I think we are coming to another door. Yes. Root door to the fountainhead. This is a dead end, so we must jump down. And where is our destination that way? Is this where we started from, by the way? Looked familiar. Hello, Norm. Are you glitching? Are you glitching? That's so nostalgic. Now to find the pool of dementia. I want that to loot a stump for getting to the enemy, but you can't always get what you want. Will you open the door? Open door, please. You used a shard of order from your inventory. So it does pay off to gather the shards. See more priests of order. This must be another miner. Replaced the one I used. The shards of order. Do you want to use a shard of order to open the container? Not really. Uncertain of how many we need, and they don't seem to be that common. Root door to the fountainhead, pool of dementia. Let's go there. $134 steps that way. But do we actually get to go that way? No. That happens quite often in Oblivion. A marker tells you to go left, and in order to go left you actually need to go right. It's fine. Now we find a path that might lead us to where we need to go. That wasn't sealed with order shards, so all the crystals, so we didn't need to use a shard. Why am I leaving all the amber behind? It's heavy and I'm weak. Should we go this way? This way or that way? This door will consume a shard of order because of the crystals. I think we have reached our destination. One, two. Are there more? Is that Thaden? Do we shoot him? It would be very impolite to shoot him without
You should have stayed hidden. Now
speaking
you'll
to
taste
him
my
first.
lord's power.
Just a gnarl, I suppose. Let them drink their fill of order.
Yeah, whatever. He still hasn't turned hostile.
Just a gnarl, I suppose. Let them drink their fill of order.
Hello?
Hello? Who's there?
Hello? It's me.
Just a gnarl, I suppose. Let them drink their fill of order.
You! Of course! Sheogorath's assassin!
When I bowed the knee to Jiggalag, my eyes were opened. All that had come before, meaningless, pointless frivolity. My Lord Jiggalag has given me clarity and purpose. Order's time has come. The Grey March is upon you!
So we do need to kill him. I see another enemy behind.
You think you can stop the
back.
Grey March?
Cheese. Fake cheese. For the priest's robe, I think we have plenty of those. Ain't no healing. I have killed the priests of order who had cursed the pool of dementia. The traitor Thaden was among them. Now that I have cleansed both pools that feed the font of madness, I should be able to imbue the staff of Sheogorath with power. But first, I see a container. Welcome, but no thanks. This isn't the correct path. Or is it? What am I think now would be a good time to use clairvoyance because I don't know which way to turn. Do we go here? Oh, this looks promising. Route down to the fountainhead. Perhaps we should jump down. And we can't go that way. Hello? It's difficult to spot the gnarls. They have such perfect camouflage. Route down to Sheogorath's palace. We made it out. And now the font of madness should work. Let's try. The crystals are gone, so that's a good sign. I have immersed my staff in the font of madness. I have gained the power of Sheogorath. Do we look different?
My lord, Archkendo Jansa sent me to find you. She requests your immediate assistance.
What does Archkendo Jansa want?
I don't know, my lord. She only said it was a matter of the gravest import to the security of the realm.
Quest added. The end of order. We don't look any different.
Always a pleasure.
Now we need to speak with a dark
My
seducer.
lord, I'm glad to see you.
as
We
well.
have a developing situation that requires your attention.
What is it, Archkendo?
Order. An obelisk has activated just outside the palace. I've ordered my Mazkin to engage the enemy. I expect that this is the beginning of the final assault. The cursed usurper Jigalag himself may even take the field before the end. What are your orders, my lord?
What are my orders? Attack with all your strength, and I will join you.
With pleasure, my lord. My Mazkin will gladly die in your service.
Well, try to be careful. Let's see what our quest log says. Well, nothing that hasn't been said before. I need to defeat Jigalag and his minions once and for all. So in order to do that, we need to go outside to the palace grounds.
Blessings, citizen.
I would suggest that you save often during this scene because...
Mazkin!
Oh no, they are broken. Because there will be a lot of enemies and a lot of damage, and if you die, you will feel bad about that. So, a second obelisk has activated. I need to shut it down to stop the knights from overwhelming the defenders.
For Sheogorath!
And in order to do that, we need hearts of order that we can feed the thingy. This technique, if you recall, was taught to us
Anytime, Mazkin!
when we traveled to pass wall and found it overtaken with the forces of order. Do you want to place a heart of order into the obelisk? Yes, I do. I think it needed 3. Damn it. I have killed one of my own. So, 3 hearts of order.
Sheogorath be praised. More Mazkin have joined the
Will
fight.
close and obelisk. Should we try that here as well? 1. 2. And there's a little bit of a cooldown. 3. The obelisk does not respond. How rude. The obelisk has been deactivated. Why are there things inside?
You own this path, but you are no Daedric prince.
Is that Jigalak? Also known as Uncle Sheo? Hey, that was impolite. So now we need to kill Jigalak, who stumps us with frost damage. I'm trying to get away, but I'm stuck in a corner. We did it!
Enough! I am beaten. The Grey March is ended. For millennia, this drama is unfolded, and each time, I have conquered this land, only to be transformed back into that gibbering fool, Sheogorath. It was not always so. Once I ruled this realm, a world of perfect order. My dominion expanded across the seas of Oblivion with each passing era. The other princes, fearful of my power, cursed me with madness, doomed me to live as Sheogorath, a broken soul reigning in a broken land. Once each era, I was allowed my true form, conquering this world anew. And each time I did, the curse was renewed, damning me to exist as Sheogorath. Now, though, you have ended the cycle. You now hold the mantle of madness, and Jigalak is free to roam the voids of Oblivion once more. I will take my leave, and you will remain here, mortal. Mortal, king, god, it seems uncertain. This realm is yours. Perhaps you will grow to your station. Fare thee well, Sheogorath, Prince of Madness.
Jigalak has spoken to me and told me the Grey March is ended and the forces of order have retreated. Haskell will let me know how I should proceed. So I have now become the bearer of the mantle of madness, also known as Sheogorath. That is a rather strange occurrence, but we must do what is now required of us. That means we shall speak with, I was going to say Uncle Sheo, but that is now me. We shall speak with Haskell instead. No.
Yes, what is it?
Generals. Haskell.
You've done it. Well done, Lord Sheogorath. I never doubted you for a moment. Now, of course, there is business to attend to. As you have assumed the mantle of Sheogorath, there are matters that deserve your attention. As Lord of this realm, there are a number of benefits to which you are entitled, as well as a number of duties to which you must attend.
What are my duties?
Your first duty is to attend to the needs of your subjects. You will find that there are constant threats to the residents of the Isles. Your job is to protect them, either by dealing with the matter yourself, or sending your armies to take care of it for you.
Defend
It
the
seems
realm.
all is peaceful in the Shivering Isles, my lord. Will wonders never cease?
Now, what are the
You may
benefits of
request
being...
any of the Golden Saint or Dark Seducer escorts at the castle to accompany you. They will defend you to the death. You may also summon entertainment to your throne room. Your predecessor found this most invigorating. Speak with me if you wish entertainment. You also have the ability to affect the weather in your realm. As it is an extension of yourself, it will often have an effect on you as well. You also have the benefit of Sheogorath's protection. Cast this upon yourself, and if your life is threatened, you will be returned to your castle. Many of these abilities, Lord, are rooted in the magics of the Isles. Should you choose to leave this realm, they will not likely function. If only we could speak more often.
So, we have gotten new magics. Blessing of Mania, I think, was given to us before. So what did we get? Manipulate weather. Can only be used once a day. Manipulate weather on cell phone. Sheogorath's protection revived at Castle Sheogorath also. Let's go outside and test our weather spell.
At your command, Lord Sheogorath.
You
But
honor
first,
me.
we must don appropriate garments. That is a little bit different from what it was on Uncle Sheo, not complaining. We should also test the stuff, but I'm more
Hi.
interested in the weather. Eye in the Fog added to player effects. Detect live. How about
You honor me, Lord.
A little bit useless, perhaps, at this point, but fun. Now, as we have become Sheogorath, I wish to do something. Something I wanted to do the moment we entered the Isles. We shall go to Crucible.
You honor me, Lord.
And we shall find an orc. It's very early. I doubt he's up.
Speak, madwoman. Ushnar is deathly afraid of cats. He makes sure to keep dogs around because of it. The young folk just don't appreciate a good stick anymore.
We need to find an orc named Ushnar. For he has a problem with a certain Kashid who lives in town. Ushnar, where are you? Are you up yet? There you are.
I like Ushnar's dog.
No, that wasn't Ushnar.
Greetings.
This is Ushnar.
You
friend.
smell worse than that cat, Bisha. Get away from me.
Bisha the Kashid. Tell me about him.
He's still around. I've seen him skulking like the filthy cat he is.
This place is the Shivering Isles. And a DLC which is now a permanent part of Oblivion. So if you purchased Oblivion Remastered, you have access to this area as well.
He's still around. I'm
So
listening.
that was all we could get out of. Let's try bribing.
Every little bit helps. Yes, he's the one. Isn't he scary? I wish someone would just make him disappear.
I could do that for you.
You would do that for me? I would do just about anything for you if you make him go away. Permanently. For good. Never to be seen again. I am your servant, Lord Sheogorath.
Quest added. Ushnar's Terror. That was a good point. So, we need to get rid of the
following me,
Kashid.
Please do make it rain burning dogs.
Tell me about Ushnar.
He has a nice dog. I like dogs.
How about his 100 gold to leave Crucible?
I wonder if there are nice dogs in Bliss. I think I'll go see.
And so easily we
Bye.
get rid of the Kashid. We now need to speak with Ushnar again. Please stop.
Hi.
Hi.
You haven't seen that filthy cat beggar, have you?
Let's talk about Bisha again.
He's gone? Truly? Oh, thank you. I know what you need. You need a dog. I happen to have one of my old ones still lying around. I'll send it to you. Watch for them.
Thank you. Ushnar has promised to send us one of his old dogs, and at some point, as we continue to play, we find ourselves in possession of a pet. Let's go.
You honor me, Lord.
here and wait for an hour and see what happens. Ushnar's skinned hound. This is now our shadow.
Your
Isn't it
humble
adorable?
servant, my lord.
Ushnar's skinned hound will follow us around as we explore the lands of Tamriel. Sadly, it dies very, very easily, and we can't tell it to wait. In the past, there was a mod that made Ushnar's skinned hound an essential character, which means that it was immortal and you could also give it commands, just like you can give commands to dog meat in Fallout 4. You could make it wait and attack enemies and all sorts of fun stuff like that.
Hello.
Sadly, I fear the poor thing is going to die in the first battle. Isn't it precious?
Hi.
Always a
So we
pleasure.
have now become Sheogorath and completed
At
the
your
quest
command,
line
Lord
in
Sheogorath.
the Shivering Isles. What should we do next? Should we explore the Isles further, or should we return to the door to Cyrodiil and see what's going on in the other world? Let's do that.
At your command, Lord Sheogorath.
Always a pleasure.
Hello.
Now, let's see if the dog still behaves as it used to. In the past, Ushnar's skinned hound didn't fast travel with you. Instead, it just ran really fast. So there was a delay for it finding you, just like now. I'm also uncertain if it will follow us to the other side of the door. The sky looks so normal. So, we have exited. Altered, of course. And we need to close the gates, I suppose. We should go to Venom Priory and find Joffrey. But I don't want to. Instead, I want to go to Anvil and see if we can find something fun there. We can start closing the gates next time, but
Hello.
right now we shall see if we can claim ourselves a home here in Anvil. Here, next to the pond with the mermaid statue, we find a manor that has been abandoned for a long, long time. Veneros Manor. We cannot open the door and we cannot pick the lock. What we can do is go to the inn on the other side of town. Can't change weather. And speak with the innkeep.
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you?
Do you have any
I've heard
rumors?
Carahill is a powerful illusionist. No wonder she's the ranking mage here in Anvil. Go ahead. Every little bit helps. I've heard Carahill is a power...
No other rumors.
Goodbye.
This saddens me. Oh, look, the dog found me. Oh, it's so precious. We shall wait for a few hours and then we should be able to speak with the person I wish to speak with. Wilbur is suspicious of us, so let's remain here where he can see us at all times and doesn't think we're stealing his precious apples. I really do hope this quest triggers on my low-level character who doesn't have any fame. Two more hours should do the trick.
Hello.
Good morning. What's going on with you?
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little animals.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things. You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil.
So what we need to do is speak with Valvin Benurus. Speaking with him will trigger a quest and we can actually purchase
Yes,
the
I'm
manor.
selling my grandfather's house, Benaris Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It's located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now?
I would like to buy it now. Here is 5,000 gold.
Excellent. Here's the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. I hope you enjoy your new home. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must attend to those pressing matters I spoke of earlier. Good day.
Good day. I have made a mistake. I think a minor one. Not regarding the quest, but the start of another. No, anyway, let's make our way to our new home, the Benirus Manor.
Greetings to you.
We can open the door with Benirus Manor key. And we find the place in shambles. I have arrived at my new house in Benirus Manor. Looks like the place may need some work, but it was a great deal I just couldn't pass up. I can now make myself at home. We find wine in the cupboards, furniture broken, and in the upstairs area we find a bed. If we take a little nap, the quest will advance to the next stage, and I suppose as I take a little nap, I get to speak with I was mistaken. Good. Benirus Manor is haunted. I was awakened by ghosts that attacked me as I slept. As I woke, I thought I heard a crash from downstairs. I should search the house and investigate. It cries when it sees the victims. So, I committed a murder in the Isles, and I thought we would get to start the Dark Brotherhood questline as well, but it seems it didn't trigger for me, which is actually a good thing because that would have been far too much to handle. If we advance to the living room, we find that something has fallen. We find a skeletal hand, which we need. And I should also find a note. Right? Dog, did you eat it? No notes in the cupboard. No notes on the floor. No notes on top of the cupboard. Do we need to investigate further? Perhaps we should go to the basement? We find nothing here either. Only a sealed portal we can't open. Oh.
You
Lucien?
sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
Gasp! Who are you?
I am Lucien the Chance, a speaker for the Dark Brotherhood, and you are a killer, taker of life, a harvester of souls.
Lucien,
your work, your
timing
deathcraft,
is way off.
pleases the Night Mother, and so I come to you with an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family.
Perhaps we shall remain silent.
So, I have your rapt attention. Splendid. Now listen closely. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete. Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family.
Remain silent.
Please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade, and thirsts for blood. May it serve you well, as does your silence. Now I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon. Your path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
So this starts the Dark Brotherhood questline. That was very badly timed, which was entirely my fault. Sorry. But I was really interested in our current quest. Where spirits have lease. Investigate the house. We have already found the hand. But nothing more. Dog. Usually there is also a letter. Yes? No? Am I getting things mixed up? As usual? Well. Let's go back to the inn and ask the person who sold us the house if he knows anything about the ghosts.
How can I help you?
How are you?
Fine.
Ophil from the Arcane University is looking for someone to...
Good day.
Do you know anything? Doesn't know anything.
So I've heard.
I think we're in for some hard...
Do you know anything?
Jason Sextius, singer, composer, and storyteller extraordinaire. Glad to meet you. You too.
Doesn't know anything.
Yes.
Hurt.
Did you
No.
Romilly?
No.
Good to see you. Good
You?
day. You too?
No. This saddens me. So we have a deed to Veneros Manor. And we have a skeletal hand, but we do not have the item that triggers the quest to move further to the next stage. Where could it be? Now there is a scrap from Walgren's diary. I have found a skeletal hand next to a page from a diary. The diary makes mention of a secret room in the house that only a true-blooded Veneros can open. I'm going to need to talk to Belvin about this. I may have to ask around town to find out where he's gone. Dog. Dog is very eager to attack any enemy it sees. Miraculously, it's still alive. Look, it has a little... Okay, so now we can go back to the inn. And we should be able to get more information on where our friend Belvin has gone. You can also stop by at the Mages Guild to speak with mages there. They also have a lot of lore about this situation.
How do you do? Everybody's talking about the Prophet. After the attack on the chapel. It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Where is Belvin Veneros?
As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City.
Mm-hmm.
Take care.
Imperial City. We shall travel to Imperial City then. Fingers in Elder Scrolls Online. We shall go to the Elven Gardens district and find Belvin there.
I've never bought one there. She takes all the complaints, but nothing ever seems to happen.
He's staying at the King and Queen Tavern. And is most times waiting for us at the door.
I'm surprised to see
Ready to
you
give
all
us
the way out
invite.
here in the Imperial City.
Let's talk about the manor.
So, you think I'm responsible?
Good.
I suppose you're right, as the manor used to belong to my grandfather, Lorgren Beneris. I knew there was a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down. The manor was one of those loose ends. I fear my own greed got the better of my judgment. I hope you weren't hurt badly in that horrible place. I suppose I assumed you'd be able to lift the curse and be done with it.
Lorgren Beneris, let's talk about him.
Lorgren Beneris was a strange old man, always dabbling and experimenting with magic. He was mostly harmless, until the fateful day he came across a tome bearing the evil magic of necromancy. He became obsessed, and decided that by using necromancy, he could prolong his own life. The dark arts contained in the tome called for him to dig up the recently deceased in the nearby crypts under the cathedral. When it was discovered that he did this, the Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do. It only took minutes to decide. Led by a young upstart named Carahil, the Mages Guild stormed Beneris Manor and slew Lorgren. However, amid the chaos, his body vanished. Because of this, the people of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed. You are the first person to set foot inside in a long time.
So how do we lift the curse?
I'm sorry, I can't help you with the curse. You bought the house, you'll have to deal with it.
Perhaps
For you,
if we...
Of course.
Oh.
Goodbye.
So we need to convince Belwyn to come back with us to Anvil and lift the curse.
You're a persistent one.
But how do we do that?
Certainly.
We have already reached maximum disposition with this character.
I'm sorry, I can't help you with the curse. You bought the house. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They say that when you murder someone, the dark... Goodbye.
Have we done something wrong? I have the skeletal hand and everything. Because at this
You're
point,
a persistent one.
I should be able
I
to...
can't help you with the curse. Lorgren bet it was mostly he became the
show
dark
him
arts,
the
and it
hand,
was led by a because of this.
which then persuades him to come along.
So you think
But-
I knew my I feel I suppose. Goodbye.
He doesn't seem to care. Perhaps if we drop the hand and then pick it back up. That sometimes happens. Cannot remove quest item from inventory.
You're a persistent. Goodbye.
Evening.
Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier. I don't know how we'd get
Dog.
our news without it.
I prefer.
Let's re-enter and try again.
You're a persistent. Certainly.
No.
Goodbye.
So this quest has broken. How do we fix it?
Well met.
I do believe I am going to figure out a way to sort this out and retry tomorrow. For now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye.
Hi there.
I will return tomorrow to get the house from Valvan at around 9 p.m. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all later. God bless the
Goodbye. Bye.